Have you ever felt overwhelmed with the amount of information you consume daily? Whether it's email, Slack, or social media, it can be a lot to handle. But what if you have a second brain that can help you process, retrieve, and organize everything? In this video, we're going to explore the concept of a second brain, how to get started, and how to incorporate all of your meeting notes into it. A second brain is a method of organizing and accessing vast amount of information that you need daily for your life and for your work. It is a concept popularized by Thiago Forte in his book, Building a Second Brain. In his book, he talks about the specific processes of how you organize your files and retrieve them so you can free up your brain for all of its creative potential. In order to build a second brain, you need to organize your information into 4 categories, which is called the PARA method. P stands for projects, A stands for areas, R stands for resources, and A stands for archived. So projects are things that you are working on right now that has an ending. So for example, this video is actually a project, and this lives on my project category. And areas are things that are going in your life that actually don't have an ending. So for example, there are always things that you're working on around home improvements or your health. And resources are everything that you need to basically run your life or your work. So it could be a LinkedIn article or a video like this that you have bookmarked so that you can use it as a reference for later. And lastly, archived are projects that you have closed or other notes that you want to archive so that it doesn't clutter your existing space. However, archived information are still there in the event that you might need it for future projects. So now that you know what a second brain is, let's build our own second brain. In this video, I'm going to use Notion and I'm going to show you my second brain. But of course, you can use any tool that you want. You can even use just Google Drive and organize your stuff based on the PARA system. It also works with other project management systems like Trello or Asana. So it really is up to you. As long as you follow the structure, you'll be golden. All right, let's dive in. First, you need to create a page or a home page where all of your notes live. So in my case, this is how it looks like in Notion. So I created a page, and once I have the page, what I did was create a new database. I created a type for each of my note based on the PARA system. So I have a project, area, resources, and archived. Now that you have an overall structure, let's go deeper and see what's inside each card. So in each card, I actually have an assignee, a status. I have date recorded, due date. The date recorded allows me to understand when I actually started the card and when the idea started. And then the due date is when I want this project to be completed. Link is just any link that I wanted to reference for this project. And because there are many areas in my life and at work, I have created different tags. This way, I can also group all the notes by tags. Whenever I open a new project, I create this card and make sure that they are labeled. I also create to-do lists under this project, and I just write everything that I need to write whenever I think of a new project. And as you can see, this is an ongoing project. Once it's done, I'm going to go ahead and click archive. Also write a journal every day. So what I would do with a journal is just write the date. I choose the tag journal, and then every time you have a new idea, create a new card here, label it project, areas, resources, or archived, and just keep updating your second brain. So now that you have your second brain, one thing that you can add is your meeting notes. So I use a tool called Tactiq that transcribes meeting in real time, and after the meeting, I have a full transcript like this one. What I do after the meeting is put this in Notion so that I have all of my meeting notes in Notion and as part of my second brain. There are tons of insights from my meetings that I want to keep them all in one place. As you can see here, the meeting transcript is already on Notion, but if you just want a summary of your transcript, you can definitely do that on Tactiq, wherein you can just write bullet point highlights, and then you can save this note into your second brain. You can archive it immediately, or you can put it in your resources. So as you can see, it has the highlights of my call here with Michael, or I can also paste this on top here so that I instantly know what this call is about without reading the full transcript. There you have it. That's how you build a second brain. We actually have a full blog post where you have the step-by-step guide. Make sure to click the link in the video description. If you like the idea of building a second brain and you like this guide, please do give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more tips on how to become a productive and effective remote professional. My name is Irene Chan, and I'll see you in the next video.